Hello everyone, FTDZMMAY here, back with some more BTD6. If you've been a fan of the channel for a little while, you know that my two favorite genres of video games is one, tower defense, and two, roguelikes. And there is a mod here that combines, well, both elements, so I guess we'll just go in and see how it is. So as you can see here, there is a new menu where you can choose your difficulty, as well as some other modifiers that I'm not really in touch. I guess we'll just start on media mode. And for hero, I like Churchill, so I guess I'll choose Churchill, but probably not a good hero anyways. But anyways, let's just go straight into it. If you don't really know what a roguelike is, basically pretty much everything is random here except for a few choices. So first things first, you get to choose your hero. And I'm guessing an early game hero would be pretty good, so I guess Sada would be a good choice. Then you get to choose from a selection of towers. This isn't every tower in the game, obviously, but this is a good start here. So first things first, I think for early game, I think Ninja could be pretty good. Sada and Ninja can probably hold down the fort for a little while. Some defining features of roguelikes are, well, of course, as you can see, like, you know, random towers or weapons, procedurally generated rooms. So every time you start a new run, everything is different. Smell sludge and algae permeates in the air. That sounds like Lunarius to me, so I guess it's a good thing I chose Ninja. And so this could be a pretty interesting mod that you can do I can do a lot of videos of, as well as have, like, you know, unique content every time I do play this, as each and every run will be different. The towers I start with, of course, will be different, as well as the bosses that spawn will be different, as well as the fact that, you know, there is difficulty modifiers, so you can potentially make this game harder for yourself. Now, I just kind of realized at the beginning I had farm as a choice I could have picked, so it probably would have been best if I chose Sada and farm, since Sada can hold down the fort for a little while, so getting my farm on would have been better, but I guess it doesn't matter. Choose a path, and these paths will show up again, so choose wisely. Alrighty, so the only one I have here is Ninja, so I guess I will choose Ninja. And you get to choose the upgrades, which is pretty fun. I guess it allows for kind of unique, interesting strategy, since I can't automatically go for Sticky Bomb for tier 1. I'm assuming that I can even afford Sticky Bomb before Lunarius actually shows up, but I don't really think he will. Now, whilst we're breezing through early game, I would just like to say, you know, kind of why roguelikes are kind of my favorite genre. The first roguelike that I actually remember playing was Binding of Isaac. I played that on the Nintendo Switch like a long time ago. At the time, I didn't really know what a roguelike even was, or that I was even playing a roguelike. I was just playing the game and I was just like, huh, this is pretty interesting. As roguelikes kind of force you to think and kind of come up with different synergies and strategies every time. Usually when I kind of play games, I usually just kind of stick to what works best, because, well, there's no really, for most games, there's no real incentive to really try something different. If there's one strategy that works, why use other strategies that potentially may not work or require a lot more effort to make work? Roguelikes, on the other hand, kind of prevent you from doing that. You kind of have to come up with a unique strategy each and every single time you play, and every time you do a new run. And so it forces you to kind of think and sort of kind of plan ahead for what kind of strategy you're going for. Usually with most roguelikes, the very first unique thing that you choose, so this round seems pretty tough. The first unique thing that you choose, in this case, you know, the tower, kind of does dictate how the rest of your run is going to go. I would love to, actually, this is pretty good. So I can start farming now, but this is a pretty inefficient farm. I only have like 220s. I don't really know how efficient 220s are, but I don't think they're too terribly efficient, but oh well. But I think I will just continue on farming here, since Sada is doing a good job of actually holding down the line. I think I'm going to go for bottom path for this one, just in case Lunarius shows up like pretty soon. I will be able to sell farms without losing too much money. Oh, well, speak of the devil, here he is. So I don't think I have Sticky Bomb, so that's gonna be a big issue, I think. Let's see. Like, the best I think I have is like 202s, which is not too good. Yeah, 220s is what I got. So I guess this is just what we're gonna have to spam. And it seems that rounds do not continue when Lunarius, nope, never mind. But it seems like it continues very slowly, which is not a good thing whatsoever. We can't see the health bar, but I don't really think that's gonna matter, as this guy has a lot of health, but hopefully it's balanced so that way you don't actually need to afford what you need. But it seems like we are doing pretty decent damage, seeing how fast this guy seems to be going down, as he is spawning a lot of blues, which tier 1 I think normal spawns greens, if I believe. So I think this is balanced, so I guess I will just go for farming. Yeah, he spawns a bunch of yellows now, which Sada should easily be able to take care of. So that should have been one skull that we hit, which is nice. So if I had to estimate the amount of HP he has, I think he might have like 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000 HP. Which if so, I guess it's nice for us. Also, I just noticed that you don't actually gain any income from the balloons that are kind of spawning in. So I guess farm will really be kind of essential for this. So I'm guessing if you can, the best strategy would be to start with like Sada farm or Quincy farm. Just so that way you can kind of not hemorrhage money every time the round ends. But I just noticed that the round counter hasn't gone up either, so I guess this is just kind of stopped and frozen in time. Now that Planarius is back in range, we should be able to pop this fairly quickly. He shouldn't really have too much more health left. There he is. Now I think I'll sell 2 of these guys, as I don't think I need any more than that. And I don't think it's efficient to really go for 2 zeros. The Centerpool and the Cosmos Game fell. I think that's phase. I don't think it's efficient to go for 2 zeros farms, as I don't think they pay themselves back fast enough. And I'm guessing phase is going to spawn on round 40. I'm not really sure what I'd want to do for phase, as I only played phase that one time, and even then I wasn't too familiar with what the meta was. I was just kind of going with what the meta was for previous bosses. I do know that his whole camo thing is going to be annoying to deal with, but thankfully ninjas should be able to deal with it. And I just realized I think selling ninja may have screwed me here. I think I'll reroll Bomber Ace. It's kind of meh. This Dartling Gunner is also meh, and Spike Pult's also pretty meh. Ooh, Plantation. That's perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so I think with Plantation here, we should be able to farm pretty well. The only thing is, it's going to take a while to actually even be able to get the first one up. I think I might be able to go for 2 before phase spawns, assuming that this is phase, but I think that's kind of what they were going for with what was popping up here. Leads, okay, well that's fun. Oh boy. I just realized that we're gonna be kind of screwed. Ooh, there's even more leads. Yeah, we're kind of screwed for leads. I just kind of realized now. Maybe I should have went for Bomber Ace. Now the other thing is timing's gonna be crucial. So let's do it here. Nice, nice. But as long as there isn't too many leads, I should be fine. Leaping Sword should hopefully come up fast enough that leads aren't too much of an issue. Thankfully, the random rounds have kind of been kind to me. There haven't been too many leads that are pretty scary. This would be really good for greed, but then again, I need damage, so I'm gonna skip this. Embrittlement. Ooh, wait, no, that's shards, isn't it? Yeah, shards. So, never mind. Sub could be good. I don't know. Robo. Ooh, Sun Avatar. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. The thing is, I think camo might screw me here, but I think that should be fine. So I'll put like a super monkey right here. And then I think I'll just keep this one just in case, for whatever reason. I'll just keep this one. I think I'll crosspath this one, bottom crosspath maybe? Okay, so Sun Avatar is pretty cracked, so I think we should be fine for phase, assuming that I can even afford Sun Avatar by the time phase spawns in. I could sell farms, but ideally I don't really want to. And rounds are starting to get a bit hard, so I definitely do need this guy pretty soon. But I don't really need this guy immediately. Yeah, because phase is going to spawn right here, and phase doesn't really have a lot of HP. But phase just does jump ahead, so I don't know. I don't know. And we've stopped gaining income, so that's a bad thing. But farms are still working, so hopefully farms just keep producing income for forever. As I'm pretty sure the HP of this guy is probably reduced. Okay, so we reached 1, so if his damage, so his health is probably pretty low if I had to guess. But the only thing that's gonna screw me over is the range of this guy. So I can't really have a choice here. Okay, he's going forward again. That's fine, whatever. I don't know, I guess I'll buy another base ninja. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Man, not having income when the boss is here is... ooh, wait, we get another hero? That's cracked. That's so broken. Geraldo? No way. Another hero, wow. Tremors grow stronger, indicating a strong force burrowing below. If I was playing Terraria, that would indicate Destroyer, but here it's most likely Dreadbloon. I'm kind of screwed for Dreadbloon now that I think about it, because I only have magic so far. So let's get Geraldo now. And then let's just buy NFT, I'll put it here. Yeah, hopefully for the next free tower I can actually get something decent. Or something decent that's not magic. I just kind of realized I went heavy on farms, but farms aren't really as cracked as I thought they were. I mean, I think they're pretty good here, but since you don't generate income when the boss is spawned, you don't, it's not really as good as you think it is. None of these options look too amazing. Dartling, laser, okay, it's between Alk and Dartling, but I think since Dreadbloon's spawning next, I think I need to go for Plasma Accelerator. As I think if I went Alk, I would be dead because I don't have enough damage for all the other ones. So I think Dreadbloon should honestly be easy since we have Geraldo. And so, yeah. Now that I think about it, I think because of how this kind of game mode kind of works, I think Sada would honestly like be the best hero to choose for this. Because if you think about it, I'm assuming you only can maybe get like one other hero. I think any more than that would be busted. But just due to the fact that you are able to get another hero, that means that if you start with a good early game hero, like I guess Sada, so you don't have to worry about the other rounds, you know, and then hopefully you luck out and get Geraldo or something. As I can't imagine something like Churchill or Etienne would be too good here, seeing as Churchill's too expensive to start with, and you know, I don't really think he'd be too great for boss damage anyways. Oh wait, I just realized having multiple heroes down might be kind of bad because they share XP. Oh, so there could be some strategy here. I don't really like any of these options. Again, Ground Zero could be good as like a panic button, but I don't feel like that scales too well into late game. Since Dreadbloon's next, and I don't know. Fighter plane or ODS could be pretty good. I don't know. I don't really like any of these. Again, I don't really like any of these. Wait, no, this gives +1 damage, but this also gives money and lives and able to move towers. Rocket Storm, it's kind of meh. I think I'll take Glue Strike. I think that could be pretty decent. +1 damage, I'm pretty sure this gives, so I think it could be fine. And then I'll sell this ninja to put him here. And then let's just get it right now. And I wonder if you get to like the impoppable tier, if the health that ends up coming in for the bosses is like the normal amount of HP. Okay, so let's use this, and then let's go for an avatar. Yep, there comes the shield, I'm pretty sure. And I'll just move this way because that sounds a bit annoying. And I need to sell a farm to get you. And so we should be able to beat this pretty easily now. Then NFT gain no income. Why? All right. So since it's now immune to magic, hopefully PXL can do enough. Easy. And then the rock balloons were also pretty easy. Ooh, interesting. So we're facing Lich, right? So abilities would be bad. Moabdom I think might be too expensive. Elim could be pretty good against bosses. Let's see. So the only boss we haven't faced yet is Vortex. I don't know. I could re-roll to try and get something better, but Elim's pretty good and I don't really want to risk it because how many other good tier 5s could I realistically get for bosses? So I think I will just straight up get Elim, as Elim is pretty affordable too. Should be good. Let's see. Super Mines is way too expensive. No way. Apache Prime, I think might be too expensive. Elite Defender is pretty good in this game mode, I feel like. But if it's just the 005, maybe not. I think I will go EDEF here, as I think that'd be good for Vortex, since I think Vortex is next. Being able to pass through the shield would be perfect. But man, if BTD6 had like a roguelike mode, I'd play that all the time, as this is pretty fun and interesting. It does kind of force you to kind of think about what towers you kind of want or need. And you have to take into account your income as well. So if I had like tier 5 farms, I would take Sewer Mines with no thought. But since we don't have that here, you know, Sewer Mines is too expensive to realistically afford. So it's not too optimal here. I guess I'll just put EDEF here. Doesn't really matter. The only issue is EDEF might trigger life loss might be a bad thing here. So I need to make sure I have Elim up for whenever Lich spawns in the soul. You know, I feel like damage here is doing pretty good. Okay, so good thing one Elim ability does take care of that. Ooh boy, I used that a bit early. Thankfully it's only taking the mana shield, but Lich could potentially be scary if you don't have Marketplace. I just kind of realized that. But thankfully he steals mana shield first before he actually steals lives. Otherwise I think that'd be a bit too difficult. I don't really like any of these heroes. None of the heroes at this point could be really too good, especially since, you know, leveling. So I guess I'll choose Gwendolyn, but I don't plan on placing her down. I don't really like any of these. Permanent Spike, I feel like it's not too good without any buffs. Biggest one, eh. Bomb Blitz is also pretty eh. Wait. Okay, so is this between Avatar, Wrath, or Brittle? I think Brittle might be good here. I think 2 Sun Avatars plus Super Brit would do more damage than Druid of than Avatar Wrath. So I guess I'll choose this guy. So that was a pretty good one. Okay, so I need to make room for ice. So all right, good thing ice can fit here, and then glue will just go right here. So this is perfect. And this also means that base ninja could potentially be good, as I can imagine like +5 damage with its like pretty decent attack speed would be pretty good. So let's get this now. I probably should have went for range. Yeah, I'll go for range. I lost money on the sale, but oh well. And then next thing's next, I will get Elite Defender because I said I was going to get that. And then we should be fine for DTs, to be honest. Paragon, you will gain all the towers tier 5s. Okay, so knowing that, what do I want then? Navar. Wait, this could be good for income generation. Okay. Well, never mind, because I only got 3 boats, so I guess not. But I wasn't actually gonna be able to afford a Paragon anyway, so this will be like purely for income. But I mean, you know, Trade Empire with only like 2 other favorite trades isn't really too amazing. All right, so Elite Defender acquired now. Blue Strike again. Tax Zone again, really good, so I will take that. I think I could sell Sada. I kind of don't really want to because she's 18. But I mean, I kind of have to, as Sada's not going to be doing too much anyways. And so I think we should be fine for bosses, honestly. And then favorite trades, honestly, I don't think would be too bad for boss damage. Yeah, so it's Dread Balloon again. So this should be honestly easier than the first time, if I'm being real. Yeah, so it's immune to military, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, so now that Dread Balloon's in range, should be pretty easy, yeah. He absolutely melted the bad too. Got a free insta, nice. The fabric of reality starts shifting, so I guess we're finishing off with phase. I guess we lucked out and didn't actually have to deal with Vortex. But I guess that's really fine, as I don't think Vortex would have been too threatening. Although he might have, because of the kind of tower paralysis. And I will just get base ninjas, like I said, just because I think that'll help out with the +5 damage from Brittle. I mean, I could honestly go for Wall Street, but I feel like that's a bit too late at this point. I don't think it's going to pay itself back. I mean, it will, but I just don't think it's worth going for at this point. So I guess I'll re-roll. BMA, kind of these tier 5s are also kind of I don't really like these either. Again, I don't know. I think the best option here would be POD, but neither of them were too good. That pick was kind of, selection of towers are kind of meh. Ooh, interesting. Ultra Boost could be pretty good. I think I can maybe afford it actually. Permacharge also isn't bad, but I don't know if that'll help out too much. So I think I'll go for Ultra Boost here. Unless Ignite is obviously too expensive. Now let's actually hope I can afford all this, so... And I kind of want to get it beforehand as a thing, so if I sell all of you guys, I don't really need all these bomb shooters, yeah, so I can afford Ultra Boost. So first things first, I want to Ultra Boost Tack Zone. It's gonna take a while before I can actually get all stacks. I don't even think I can by the time the game ends, but hopefully I can do something. Bad should be no issue. POD kind of letting DDTs leak. I guess that's fine. Let's spawn zombies here. Okay, so here's phase. In this round, it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Also, I think heroes don't actually share leveling because I placed Gwen down like I think like less than 10 rounds ago and she's already 12. Alright, so I think none of my towers can see phase right now, so let me just jar pickles and give camo sight. Oh yeah, I forgot that doesn't really work out too well. Okay, so hopefully we aren't screwed here. Let's overclock you. There we go. Now this guy's gonna get out of range soon, so nope, never mind. We just beat him straight up. Yeah, that was pretty fun. So that was BTD6 Rogue. That's pretty fun and interesting mod. I'm kind of actually excited to play more of it. You know, roguelikes just, I don't know, there's something about them just, you know, I just can't get enough of them. So if you enjoyed, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to see with this game mode or anything else you'd like to see in particular. And that's all for today. Have a nice day.